going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K24 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel's sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Be sure to use that code BeerGut at checkout. You will save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Absolutely fantastic product. I use it almost on a daily basis. Absolutely love it if I'm not drinking beer, water, or just coffee. It is my go-to source of caffeine, and it has no crash, so I definitely highly recommend it. I want you guys to check out the playlist for this series. It'll be posted in the top right hand corner right here. It's great. It's been a great series so far, having a lot of fun doing this. We're on the Fastlane PLE, the Beer Gut PLE. Super excited about this. Let's get to the actual card. In your opener, it is going to be freaking, Asuka defending her women's title against Bianca Belair. Gunther is going to be taking on Trick Williams. Thea Hale is taking on Alexa Bliss. LA Knight, is going to be taking on Logan Paul. A little bit of a GM, in the future, a little bit with Logan Paul going to Monday Night Raw. And in your main event, Bray Wyatt will be defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns in a Hell in a Cell. This is going to be a phenomenal pay-per-view. I am super excited about it. Back Alley Crew, did we purchase that? Yeah. We're going to use our To The Moon credit. Who do I want to use it on? There's a lot of good talent on the roster. I'm going to hit it with LA Knight. One of my personal favorite superstars. We're not going to use that. The bad timing contract, just not really feeling it at the moment. We have a stacked card, though. A really good card. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be a hell of a card, and I think the right move was to drop this series to once a week because I have so much other stuff going on, and we're going to get this thing started. Fastlane in Orlando, Florida. Tables match for the WWE Women's World Title. Absolutely a big fan of that belt. Asuka is the champion right now, taking on a very game challenger in Bianca Belair. I can't wait to get this thing started. Bianca Belair on her way to the ring. I am a huge fan. I can't wait to see this match, call this match for you guys, because it is going to be a lot of fun. Bianca Belair twirling that hair around, don't care. It's going to be a good match. These two have had chemistry since we unfortunately lost Rhea Ripley due to my incompetence as a GM, but I think we made up nicely with getting Bianca Belair and Asuka on the roster. And Bianca Belair looking to regain her women's world heavyweight title. I'm super excited. I think she's amazing. I think she is a phenomenal women's wrestler. I did watch SmackDown. I don't really enjoy the 3-hour SmackDown, but that feat of strength picking up Nia Jax and just dropping her on the mat, it was so cool. And Asuka on her way to the ring, your current World Women's Heavyweight Champion. I'm super excited about it. I think she's going to do very well for this brand. You know, she's been doing very well for this brand. And I'm recording this on Monday, right before the debut of Monday Night Raw. Guys, I am super excited about it on Netflix. I think it's a really, and I heard Triple H's comments about Monday Night Raw. It could be a varying show. It could be a 3-hour show. It could be a 40-minute show. I think that's kind of a cool concept. And Triple H mentioning that SmackDown will not be 3 hours. I absolutely love that. I think that is great. I think that is one of the best things. I do expect to be a big show tonight, obviously recording this, so maybe we'll post a little bit reaction shorts on the channel here. We'll see. And the beautiful 10 pounds of gold on the women's side is up for grabs here in a table match. Bianca Belair defending it against Asuka. Sorry. Brain fart. It's going to be a long one, so hopefully you guys strapped in, packed a lunch. And Asuka elbows Bianca Belair in the face and hits a beautiful German suplex. Bianca Belair struggling right now and takes a knee to the face, a stomp. Asuka is in complete control. She is looking to put this thing away early. Asuka able to counter out of the vertical suplex and the kick to the spine. Asuka up in the gorilla press. Bianca Belair showing that feat of strength, drops her face first. And Bianca Belair going to the outside, going under the ring, has a kendo stick. What is she thinking about doing? Remember, no disqualification in these matches. Clothesline, another clothesline, and a third clothesline. Asuka's in the corner and wringing the arm out across the ropes. She is really in control now of this match, but Asuka got the foot, slams her face first, the kick to the gut. Asuka with the flying knee. No way, Bianca gets up but gets put back down with a spear. And now Asuka looking to do some damage with that kendo stick. Tees off on Bianca. Wow, this has been just an insane match so far. She's got her up in the air in the gorilla press, drops her down, hits the moonsault, the standing moonsault. Sorry about that, guys. It's been cold as hell out, and your boy's been a little sick. That's why we have not seen any live streams on top of the that. Up in the air. Cabbage Patch Roll. No, not yet. Asuka got out of it. German suplex. And she's crawling towards the corner. And Asuka tosses the table out. Asuka going to grab the table. Not my brightest of moments. It has been an absolute insane start to Fastlane here tonight. Bianca Belair grabbing a table. Slides it in the ring. Both ladies have their own table. And now, oh, DDT right on the table. What a counter for Asuka. Asuka's going to set that table in the corner as Bianca Belair on the outside, laid out. What is Asuka going to do here? What does Asuka have in that crazy mind? Crossbody, but she is caught. And a body slam right on the outside. These girls are not pulling any punches as this opener is going strong. Asuka with the counter. These two know each other so well. With the past few weeks they have been feuding. Whipped into the announcer's table. And now Asuka going top rope. Hits the elbow drop to the outside. Asuka in absolute control. The kicks to the stomach. And the spinning heel kick takes off Bianca Belair's head. Jesus. This has been an absolute insane start to Fastlane. Locks up. Asuka. T-bone suplex through the table. And Asuka retains her women's title. What a great way to start this PLE. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that matchup because I enjoyed calling it. Holy moly. She grabs the title. And what a absolute... It was a good back and forth match. The stipulation really worked out well. I cannot believe we started this pay-per-view with a big time 3 stars though? I felt like that was way better than 3 stars. Braun Breaker cutting a promo, loses 8 of his popularity, but gets us that much needed cash. Gunther taking on Trick Williams. These two have had a classic of a feud that will culminate tonight here in Fastlane. Gunther with the march on his way to the ring. And little sidebar, I have enjoyed his World Heavyweight title reign. As much as I enjoyed Damian Priest, and I might be like one of 5 people, and I know I've been promising I would do a deep dive of the Damian Priest title reign, and that is in the cards at some point. I just have not had the time, and I'm sorry about that. I've just been so busy. It's been hectic as frick. Not even gonna lie. Frickin' Gunther is already in the ring and absolutely just ready to have a match against potentially one of his better rivals this year. Did not expect it, but it has been a lot of fun so far. Calling his matches, because he is an absolute brick house in the ring. And Gunther. Gunther and Trick Williams, man, let me tell you. These guys have absolutely just been one of the better feuds on the roster. Trick Williams has not backed down, even though he has kind of stepped away for the time being, tagging with Carmelo Hayes. Sorry again, guys, foggy brain sometimes. That it does what, drinking does that to you. And now I have kind of slowed down a little bit. I don't know if you guys are noticing. I usually have a refreshment in my hand. I don't tend to set New Year's goals or New Year's resolutions, but one of the big things that I want to do this year is lose a little bit of weight. I know I'm a little bit on the heavy side. I have started eating a little bit better and, drinking a lot more water, slowing down on the excessive alcohol drinking as Gunther lays out Trick Williams. But yeah, I've really slowed down on drinking. I bought a 12-pack of Kona, and it lasted me well over a week. And that should tell you something. Oh, God. Octopus stretch. Octopus stretch. Holy crap. And counters out with the side slam. And Gunther, as Trick Williams is surrounding the ring, and Gunther tees off. Or I'm sorry, Trick Williams. Trick Williams got his arm caught in the rope, and he's pulling on it. Bookend! Oh my God! Could we see an upset victory? Not even a 1 count. Counter. Trick with the punch to the stomach. Jawbreaker. Gunther. Power bomb and stacks him up. That is a 3 count. What a victory for Gunther. Trick Williams gave it all he had, man. Let me tell you, he absolutely did not back down. But Gunther is victorious. I have a feeling that this has got to be the end of their feud, because they've been going strong for weeks now. I know I've been... Okay, yep, end of the feud. 3, I feel like that's fair. Advertisement, we're going to get a little bit of moolah, baby. And now it is Alexa Bliss, Thea Hale. I feel like Thea Hale, and I don't watch a lot of NXT again. Sidebar, I don't watch a lot of NXT, and the reason why I do not watch a lot of NXT is because I use Fubo as my cable provider, and for whatever reason, CW is not included. I used to have an antenna, but I just didn't see the point. Reason why I got Fubo in the first place is because of they're the only streaming cable platform that carries Baltimore Orioles baseball games. They have the Masson, so that's why I signed up for it. Yes, it's expensive as hell, but I am a happy boy with that. So, Thea Hale getting hyped up for this thing. She is a spitball, let me tell you. I've seen a few of her videos on TikTok, and they're pretty funny. Like, they're pretty, a little bit, some of it's a little cringy, but again, I am not a 20-something-year-old, you know. I'm not her target audience, so, again, what I think is cringy, other people will not. As Alexa Bliss makes her way to the ring, it's been IRL, been a long time since we've seen her. I'm hoping she comes back soon. Maybe she appears tonight on Monday Night Raw. Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. I've absolutely just... I've been so... I'm getting into Royal Rumble season because I'm excited for Rumble Mania and, you know, all the events that lead up to it. So, I last year... went to last year's WrestleMania was my first one, so I was super excited, and I would love to go again, but I think WWE might have outpriced themselves with me, and a lot of people from what I've heard, so. And here we go. What a drop kick by Alexa Bliss to start this thing out. And got a hold of Thea Hale's arm and rings it around and drops her on the back of her head. Thea Hale in control right now. Hangs Alexa Bliss on the ropes and stomps on her knee. What a counter by Alexa Bliss. Roll through with the arm drag. And then knocks her down with the running drop kick. Alexa... standing moonsault with the knees in the abdomen of Thea Hale. Drop kick. Thea Hale looking to escape the ring, maybe catch a breather, but Alexa Bliss says no, no, no. Drops the knee. Moonsault with the knee. And she is struggling, going for a cover. What an odd finish to the matchup. Not a very long one as opposed to the rest of the pay-per-view. But, yeah, what a weird way to finish this. Kind of wrap up this feud. Like, it's been kind of a weird one. Like, not my best work. I'm not even going to lie. That was not my best we end the feud with a 2.5-star match. Yeah, definitely not my best work. We have an Extreme Rules match. Gunther, or LA Knight, taking on Logan Paul. Logan Paul has really not got it together since being drafted by this roster. I do not think he's won a match. I think he's kind of been the enhancement talent for this roster, but what else would I, I'm not a huge Logan Paul, I'm not a big Paul Brothers guy, so again, I'm not going to knock a man for what, the whole Suicide Forest thing. I'm not going to knock a man for what he did in his, I don't even know how old he was. Was he even 18 yet? I don't know. We're all dumb. Now, granted, none of us had that platform to do that stupid stuff when we were young, but I feel like he's learned from it a little bit and hopefully becomes a better person for it. He's been a hell of a wrestler so far. So I've actually enjoyed his work so far. So honestly, I try not to get into it, but here's the man, the quote unquote, the hometown hero. If you didn't hear, and I didn't go to this year's Holiday Revenge Tour, or whatever it's called, in Baltimore, just was not feeling it. LA Knight actually got into an accident before the event, and still wrestled that night. Forget who he wrestled, but it looked like a fun show. One of my coworkers went. I wanted to go. Didn't end up going, but them's the breaks sometimes, kid. And now, I'd put him, top 5 on WWE right now. He's got the character. He's solid in the ring. It's hard for me to rank a top 5 list because there's very few people that I don't enjoy on the actual roster. And here we go. This is the match that it's probably going to end the feud. And the ref calls for the bell, starts with a big boot to Logan Paul, and now setting him up, spins him around, knee to the face, takes him down with the clothesline. LA Knight really working this over. For the second time, takes him down again. LA Knight in complete control and levels him with a running clothesline. Oh my God. LA Knight is in complete control as he misses the running boot. Logan ducks out of the way. Superman punch. And LA Knight to the top misses the drop kick. Logan Paul was in control. And now LA Knight has got the momentum, levels him down with the big boot. Tries to toss Logan Paul back in the ring. Second time's the charm. Logan Paul is in danger. Knight. Yeah. The jumping LA Knight elbow and hooks the leg. Logan Paul kicks out. Oh my God. He's calling for it. Kick to the gut. BFT drops Logan Paul. Got the leg hook. Referee is in position. That is a 3 count. Big time victory for LA Knight as he is going to start elevating up the ladder, looking to get a United States title match up here in the very near future against a very game champion Braun Breaker. LA Knight in control from the get-go. Mediocre. That is some bull. Indy Hartwell going to cut a promo, make some money for us. Main event of the evening. Roman Reigns versus World Heavyweight Champion Bray Wyatt. Hell in a Cell. This is gonna blow the roof off of Fastlane. Orlando, I hope you're ready. As Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring, looking to gain that World Heavyweight Championship. Such a beautiful belt. It would look great around Roman Reigns' waist. Obviously, he was the longest reigning WWE champion of all time, and I can't be mad that he had such a legendary run. It was so great, man. Let me tell you, I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But now it is a new chapter for the Tribal Chief. I'm excited for the Battle of the Ulafala, or whatever it's called. And God, I am not of island descent, so please correct me if I'm ever wrong on that kind of stuff, because I don't know. I do not know. God, it has been... We've had this thing going... This is obviously the longest running series on the channel. And this is the 2.0, or the rebirth, as I like to call it. You guys know the story by this point, so I'm not going to regurgitate it for you another time, but like I said, we're at 536 right now. That is a hell of a number. I did post on my Instagram, which, guys, it's linked in the channel bio. You definitely should give a follow there. That is where I do most of my posting, my schedule posting, everything like that. I think I gained like 290 new subscribers in a year, which I was at about 240 a year ago, and now I've hit over 500, and that's awesome. As Bray Wyatt makes his way to the ring, obviously you guys know he is, I was a huge fan of his. I felt like he could have, and I'm excited for the Wyatt 6 stuff. Again, it is supernatural. It's spooky. I was a big fan of Undertaker and Kane. In fact, I've mentioned that Kane was my favorite wrestler of all time. Obviously, I was a Hogan guy. I was a Hogan kid. Everything, a Warrior kid. Everything like that. But looking back at it, when I really got into wrestling, the Attitude Era, it was Kane was my guy. I like Stone Cold. I liked the Undertaker. Like The Rock, but Kane was my guy. So it's very nice to see this spooky stuff still have a place in professional wrestling. I absolutely enjoyed, that little... I know I've gone back and watched it because I remember the Pitch Black match being bad. I don't think, in my opinion, what happened in the ring was not bad. It was not a terrible match. It was the stipulation that was just so... It was just so bizarre and so out there. They were all in day glow, glow in the dark paint and tights and stuff like that. Just was... I get it. It was kind of a cool visual, but it just... To me, anyway, it was not very cool. It was a good match. It was decent. Could have been a decent match. They could have just had a decent one-on-one match, but what does old GM Beer Gut know? I say that as we're having Bray Wyatt make his way to the ring. By the way, gone too soon, man. We miss you, Bray. We really do. I really do hope the Wyatt 6 does carry on your legacy, though. And it's kind of cool that, because of this game, a superstar that is not around anymore, who just recently passed, I put the title on him. It's kind of a cool little homage to him. So, again, I know this one's been kind of sidebar filled. They usually all are, but when we get in between the ring, I like to call the match as best as possible. But with Bray, it's something special to me. I feel like every time we see his entrance, I do want to discuss about the legacy of Bray Wyatt. I will do the best that I can to discuss it while we're doing this thing. And the matchup is about ready to get started. Excuse me, sorry. I was off today. We had about 6 to 8 inches of snow. I had 2 beers, which for me is about, a third of a beer. But it's a work, it's a day I'm supposed to be off. I drank a lot of water. I had a couple cups of coffee, did some stuff around the house, did some editing, played some video games because I'm going to enjoy this snow day. But here we go. This is going to be a killer matchup. I can't believe that Bray and Roman had a really good feud when Bray was the Fiend. So hopefully we kind of recaptured the magic of this one. And referee Jessica Carr holds the belt up, signifies that this match is for that World Heavyweight title. And the cage is being lowered. Bray, Roman. Ref calls for the bell. Roman starts off hard with a big boot, and Bray already busted wide open. What an early sign to start this thing with a gusher. Oh, what a counter by Roman. And a T-bone suplex as Roman and Bray are about ready to fight on the outside. Uppercut. Another one. Bray stumbling. And the fist to the face. Slams him into the cage wall. Bray is absolutely not been able to get out of first gear. And throws him back into the steel cage. Again. Bray gets a sign of life here. European style uppercut. Bray is starting to mount a little bit of a comeback. Another European style uppercut. And tees off on Roman Reigns' face. Oh, nice counter. Roman actually able... Whoa. Bray Wyatt starting to take complete control. Throws him into them steel steps. Bray giving chase. Roman is back in the ring. Superman punch and hooks the leg. Bray got the shoulder up at 2. Holy crap. What a combination in the corner. What's going to happen here? Spear! Takes him down with the spear. Is that going to be enough to put Bray away? No, it is not. Only a 2 count. Tosses Bray outside the ring. Roman says, I'm not finished with you yet. Forearm to the face. Tosses him through the cage. Oh my God. This is getting insane. These 2 men will not stop until they unalive each other. Roman climbing the top of the structure. The Fiend chasing suit. Holy crap. Bray Bray gets to the top. They lock up. Reversal. No. They are teetering on the edge, fighting each other. Super close. They've got to be 20 feet up in the air. Oh, that cannot feel good. Grated steel on the back. Big boot decapitates Bray Wyatt. Sorry. I'm gonna try and refrain from using stuff like that again. And Bray calling for it takes Roman Reigns down with the boot. Oh God, Bray almost lost his balance. Sister Abigail on top of the Hell in a Cell. Remember, pinfalls can only happen inside the ring, so no pinfalls on the top of the cage. What a absolute counter. And now Roman Reigns bleeding profusely as Bray Wyatt stomping on the hand. Remember, Superman Punch, one of the big moves of Roman Reigns. If he, messes up that hand and that arm, he may not be able to land it like you would think. Whoa. Able to counter the mandible claw, the big headbutt. And what's he going to do? Oh, Bray able to get out of it. Ooh. These two are just going absolutely ham on top of that steel cage. Hits that elbow drop. Follow the buzzards. Oh my God. Cannot hit that senton splash though. Roman got the knees up. Spear! Oh God. Whoa. And now the Thez press. These two individuals still fighting on top of that Hell in a Cell, that demonic structure. Moves out of the way. Oh my God. T-bone suplex. What is going to happen here? Roman, these two have absolutely went to war. Another. Don't fall, don't fall. I've seen it happen before here in this game. Oh my God, he just threw him through the cell. Reminiscent of Mankind getting tossed through the steel cage. Oh, the spear. This has got to be it. Bray has to be done. That is a 3 count. Roman Reigns is your new World Heavyweight Champion. What a hell of a way to end the Fastlane pay-per-view. Bloody, bloody war between these two men. But Roman Reigns comes out victorious. And he is going to celebrate with his brand new World Heavyweight Championship. Roman looking at that belt, staring at it. A 4.5-star classic to end the show. Rivalry is complete. We are not worried about what Friday Night SmackDown's going to do. Although, kind of cool to see Scarlett win the women's world title. Would have never guessed that. Really would have never guessed that. Okay, Tamina and Blair Davenport. Mediocre. Fair. And now it is Medical Bill. That is a great wrestling name. 3.5 stars. Rob Van Dam and Shawn Michaels taking on Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Savage. Interesting tag teams, if I do say so myself. And Miz and Dijak, I could see that being a tag team. Owens and Channing Stacks, Lorenzo, or whatever the heck his name is, I don't know if I could see that being a tag team. We're not really making up any ground on Raw. Trade time, I am not going to make a trade. I don't need a... I like the roster the way it is. Natalya for Thea Hale, Indy Hartwell, I am going to decline that. I would have. I think I would have gotten some money out of that. Okay. Good old Cleveland. Okay, I will definitely. I need to book a triple threat or a fatal four-way. Logan Paul, happy to be in Cleveland. Roman Reigns appreciates the title shot. Very glad to make him happy. My tribal chief. We're going to have to give Roman a little bit of a break, though. Logan Paul expects to make an appearance in front of his hometown. Let's see what we've got on the free agency market. Because that could be a game changer. Definitely could be a game changer. Jimmy Uso? Interesting. Not going to bring anybody in right now. Can't purchase the arena. It's the only thing I can't do. I'm a little bummed out by that. Don't have the cash for it. So we're going to set Monday Night Raw here. Cleveland, Ohio. Lovely Cleveland, Ohio. LA Knight going to start off taking on Gunther. That's going to be a matchup of the ages. Who's going to cut a promo? I should let Logan Paul cut a promo. All right, Trick Williams going to do some advertising. Alexa Bliss taking on, I feel like Thea Hale, maybe. I don't know yet. Honestly, Indy Hartwell. Okay, I can dig it. Finn Balor going to cut a promo. We need that money, baby. Logan Paul going to take on... it's got a... Braun Breaker? I think that's going to change, obviously. We still have an injury to Jey Uso, who's going to be out for a little bit. Bray Wyatt going to cut a promo. And the main event, Carmelo Hayes taking on Roman Reigns. I think JBL. Okay. I can get with it. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more, and be sure to check out that channel sponsor. One quick thing of note, unfortunately, some of the files were corrupted for the NHL 25 Flyers rebuild. So the original one is going to be going away, but in its place, we will be doing a 2.0 Flyers rebuild. That will be dropping this Wednesday. You want to check out some more content that I am doing? Every Monday night, I am doing the NASCAR The Game Inside Line Season Mode. It'll be posted in one of these four corners right here. Every Friday, we do the Philadelphia 76ers NBA 2K25, My NBA. It'll be posted somewhere in these four corners. And every Saturday night, even though we haven't done it recently, we will pick it back up this Saturday after the football games. NFL or Madden 25 Commanders franchise on the channel. That is going to be a live stream, so definitely recommend y'all checking it out. The last one, it won't start this Sunday, but we will pick it back up. The Mike Tyson UFC 5 career mode. It'll be posted in one of these four corners right here. Guys, I got to get up out of here. I've been recording for 45 minutes, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.